Good morning, Belmore Learning Community member. I can't believe that we're already 8 days into the new school year, and I haven't had an opportunity to talk to you about the changes that are occurring in our district this year as a result of the negotiations process. Had we been in a different place on September 3rd, I would have addressed you that day with some of the changes and the reasons for the changes. So, in the absence of that, I'm just going to share with you the goals of the morning meetings and how we came to them. During the negotiation process, we talked about the time necessary for professional development, data analysis, articulation, a number of things that you all have mentioned to me over the years as being important. I also know from my experience here that our professional learning community meetings held in the past on Tuesday afternoons weren't as productive as they could be. Many of you in your feedback forms from our full day professional development days indicated that a whole day of PD was really very tiring and not, again, as productive as it could be. So in our negotiations, I was really trying to find a way that we could maximize your time and minimize your stress. So that really is how we came to the 8 o'clock sign-in time. And, you no longer have 6 professional days in the calendar. There are 4. And in my experience, I think 4 will be quite enough. And our professional learning community meetings, instead of being at 3:15 in the afternoon, when you've already spent a long, hard day teaching, will be in the morning. So those morning meetings really have one purpose and one purpose only. Excuse me. And that is to advance your professional learning. If you think of it this way, it is to elevate professional practice in our learning community for the advancement of student achievement. So it's simple, right? And it's very, very important. It's an awesome responsibility that we have in ensuring that our students are prepared when they leave here in 8th grade. So that means that anything that we normally did in the mornings will have to either conclude by 8 a.m. or will have to happen after school. So one of those things is, let's say, our wellness campaign, which used to happen at 8:15. I've already spoken with Mrs. Corsi, who has agreed that, and I've agreed, that we could use the time from 3 o'clock on to participate in a wellness campaign. You're here till 3:15 anyway, so this would be a good time for that. All extracurricular activities will have to take place in the afternoon or prior to the 8 o'clock start time. I know that this has been a second order change for all of you, and that type of change is very difficult, but I am confident that if we use our time wisely for standards-based instruction, for data analysis, or embedded professional development in the areas that are most important to you, that time will become second nature, and you will become adjusted to coming in a bit earlier. As always, I appreciate your cooperation and your willingness to accept change, as you have over the 13 years that I've been working with you, and I know you will adjust to this as well in time. So I thank you in advance for working with your principals or the directors or whomever it is that comes to see you at 8 o'clock in the morning and work with you. And again, if you have any questions, I would ask that you direct them to me. But I think that if you remember, the purpose of the morning meetings is to elevate professional development for the advancement of student achievement, there will be no question as to how we will move forward. I wish you a good September, and I know we're going to have a positive and successful school year. Thank you.